So I want to ask you a question. What is wrong? All right, I'm going to show you three different clips, and then at the back end, we will talk about what is wrong with each clip. All right, so let me first of all show you these three different iPhone clips, and then we'll talk about what's actually wrong with this video.
I guess it doesn't matter what happened. No, you gotta guess.
All right, so video one. What did you notice with video one? Well, it was held incorrectly. What do I mean by that? But you saw those black bars on the side.
Brass knuckles to it.
That's close. That's close.
The video was kind of narrow. It was kind of just right in the middle of the frame. That was caused because the person who shot this video didn't hold their iPhone correctly. And that was actually a college friend of mine named Glozell, who's actually quite a YouTube star. But I caught this one video that she shot with her iPhone, and I was like, hey, that is exactly the example that I'm looking for. So Glozell, thank you very much. I didn't even ask her permission. I just grabbed it, and that's the power of the internet. All right, but make sure you got to learn how to hold your camera the right way, and I'll get into that in this course. Video number two, I'm sure you noticed it right off the top. Couldn't hear the speaker, bad audio. And audio is more important than quality video in a lot of cases. So you always got to make sure. And what happened, that was actually some video that I shot with my iPhone. So I actually thought that my microphone was plugged in, and it wasn't all the way plugged in. And that's what the sound sounded like. It sounded like nothing. And you got to watch that. You always got to either monitor your audio. That was actually my bad because I didn't even check the audio after I interviewed the person. Luckily, she came back. This was after one of my presentations, and she came back in the room, so I got a good testimonial from her. But that's the challenges, and that's some of the issues that you may have in the field is capturing quality audio. So I'm going to get into how to capture quality audio. And the video number three, it had the same kind of bars as video number one, but you may have noticed that the person who took that video, they actually turned the camera around. And that was my wife. Yeah, it was my wife. That was my son who was jumping around like Spider-Man. And she knows how to hold the camera, but what she did was she started recording with it vertically and then she turned the camera horizontally. So she rotated the camera after the recording started. And by that time, the wrong aspect ratio was already locked in. So even if you turn your camera after you start recording it, the camera is still going to have the wrong aspect ratio. So that's something very important that you always got to remember to do. Start recording your video the right way to ensure that your video looks right. All right, let's get into some others who are now doing video the right way or creating great smartphone content.